What a wild ride it's been leading into year 7 of The Division 2. With the PTS for Season 1 wrapped and the developers sharing their thoughts, it's clear that Ubisoft is aiming to strike a balance between honoring the game's legacy and preparing for a very different future. One that includes the Brooklyn DLC, new gear, and major system overhauls. But let's not kid ourselves. The biggest buzz in the community right now is about scavenging points, and it's not hard to see why. This isn't just a tweak. It's a complete rework of a system many players have relied on for years, and it's got everyone talking. For those not caught up yet, here's the gist. Scavenging points, those long-standing bits of currency you've been collecting and using across characters, are about to become account-bound. Once Year 7 Season 1 goes live, you'll only be able to use them once, per account, not per character. It's a major change, and the devs know it. They've made it clear that this overhaul is happening to prevent any kind of pay-to-win imbalance once the Brooklyn DLC drops and level 40 boosts enter the picture. The concern is valid. A system that allows players to carry over huge pools of scavenging points from character to character could have easily turned into a hidden advantage, especially if players were able to stack up resources while others paid for shortcuts. The good news is that Ubisoft isn't just wiping your points without warning. When the update hits, you'll get all your scavenging points back, allowing you to spend them like you would when starting a fresh character. But, and this is key, they will overwrite your existing pool. That's why the devs are encouraging players to spend their current points before May 27th. After that, any unspent scavenging points will be reset and replaced. But here's something every agent should know. The number of scavenging points you receive after the reset will be based on your SHD level. That means now is the perfect time to grind. The more SHD levels you earn between now and May 27th, the more scavenging points you'll get when they are redistributed with the new update. So whether you're running missions, farming control points, or diving into Summit or Countdown, now is the time to go hard. Maximize those levels, and you'll be setting yourself up for a much stronger start to Year 7. This change isn't just a currency reset, it's a shift in how progression will work moving forward. By making these points account-bound, the developers are forcing players to make more deliberate choices. No more jumping from one character to another with a bottomless pit of shared resources. Once you spend them, that's it. But Ubisoft is trying to soften the blow too. In the short term, they're tripling the value of the items you can get with scavenging points. That means you'll get more for your effort, even if the system itself becomes more restricted. It's a smart move, one that shows the devs are listening to feedback while still committing to a more balanced long-term vision. The long-term plan is even more intriguing. There's talk of reworking the entire material collection system, possibly tying it into a reduced expertise cost and giving players a more meaningful sense of reward and investment. If that plan lands well, it could mark a major evolution in how The Division 2 handles crafting, gearing, and progression. The question is whether players will be patient enough to wait for it, and whether this early transparency will be enough to maintain trust. As for gear, weapons, and talents, there's plenty to be excited about, if not slightly wary of. The streamlined talent is getting a necessary nerf, which should help balance PvP without splitting PvE and PvP effects. A move that, while controversial, keeps things unified. Nimble knee pads are getting toned down in PvP, but left alone in PvE, which should quiet most of the complaints. The measured assembly gear set is seeing adjustments to its huddle talent, improving cooldown responsiveness, and making it more effective for coordinated teams. And then there's the Pakhan, an exotic RPK-74 that's getting a serious buff. Its talent now improves magazine size more significantly, its optics mod hits harder, and while the muzzle mod no longer boosts crit chance, it now improves reload speed. That trade-off might actually make it more viable in both solo and squad play, especially for those who like to stay aggressive. All of this signals a very deliberate effort to tune the game for a broader mix of playstyles, while also preparing the ecosystem for what the Brooklyn DLC will introduce. Whether you're a solo grinder, a team-based PvE player, or someone still brave enough to dip into PvP, there's something on the horizon that'll affect how you gear up, spec out, and invest your time. But what do you think, agents? Are you on board with the new Scavenging Point system? Or do you feel like this change is hitting longtime players the hardest? What kinds of improvements would you want to see in the new materials system Ubisoft is building toward? Are you excited for the new gear changes? Or do you think it's just more of the same? And here's the big one. Does any of this affect whether or not you'll pick up the Brooklyn DLC? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from you. Your feedback is what keeps this community strong. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video and subscribe to ManaWar Gaming. We've got more coverage coming on Year 7, the Brooklyn DLC, and everything The Division moving forward. Stay sharp out there and get those SHD levels up before May 27. You'll thank yourself later.